Guys, hope you're doing well. We got football on in the background out in the shop. Made a mess today, partially cleaned up. Got the old mill dirty with some chips. Let's take a look. There's the old import vise. Got the old drill in the keyless chuck. Had the jet running today. Matter of fact, man, I hope this isn't making you dizzy. You should be focused on me, not the background. I made some, a pile of aluminum chips today. I bought a bar of quarter inch, 1 inch wide, quarter inch thick aluminum. And, the idea was that I was going to make some of these T-nuts. I call them T-nuts. I think they call them like Unitrack adapters. Anyway, this is the finished product. You can purchase these online through a number of different, like e-tailers, But you can see it's really just kind of like an aluminum hat section, if you will, with a hole in it. And let me kind of give you an idea of what this is for. When you want to mount an accessory to a kayak, you can use this stuff called T-Track. And it's kind of the same thing as like if you're going to do woodworking, if you make jigs and fixtures. In this case, I wanted to mount a rod holder and a paddle holder to my new yak. And I've got this system of track that comes with the kayak. Let's see if I can get these out. So the neat thing about the Unitrack is you can rocker this stuff out, or at least you're supposed to be able to. Stand by, I'm going to unscrew this. So the little rod holder, or paddle holder just comes out. It's got a little rubber bushing. And then there's the track adapter that holds this mighty bolt. So there we go. So you can rocker that out. You don't have to have a section of your track that's unusable that lets this pass through it. You can dip it in like that. So kind of on the fly. So it's kind of a neat system. It's proprietary, which I don't like, but these T-nut adapters are easy enough to make. So I just made a handful of them today. It was a fun project. I started to take some footage of it, but really just straight up production milling on like a handful of really small parts is tough to do. I'm not really set up for it, but I guess I could in the future. I'm gonna have to work on that. I'm gonna have to work on my camera. As a matter of fact, I'm printing a camera mount right now. 3D printing is really fun. If anybody's on the fence doing it, if it's in your budget, I suggest you go ahead and pull the trigger. There's a few things you need to know that, YouTube smarter folks than me can tell you. Enjoying a Dale's Pale Ale. Man, Oscar Blues, great stuff. 3D printing is awesome. It lets you make really cool toys. That's about as far as it goes. You have to be kind of computer savvy to do it. You don't have to be an expert or a power user, but you do have to know your way around a computer. From what I'm told, Macintosh works just as well as PC. This thing that's kind of key-shaped is it's going to be the main unit of the body. Hang on a second, I'll just take this thing off. I've got this thing mounted now. I'm just kind of goofing around with it. So I'm printing now this thing right here. The white body that you see down there printing is what I've got going on here. It's all one piece. Everything white here is one piece. And the blue and the red are printed separately. And I like the contrasting colors, so I go through the trouble of changing out the filament between the different parts that I print. So I've got another set of blue and red that's going to go on that one. And all it is it's just a camera mount. It's essentially a clamp. This is a nut, this is threaded, and this is a movable jaw, and this is kind of a fixed jaw. It's got a little hole for a nut. Let you adapt it to your tripod or whatever setup you've got. So just a little evening in the shop. So a little evening in the shop and a little evening with, this is beer number 2. Beer number 1 was one of those Pabst Easies. It's like Pabst new light version. It's all right. And I got a little stand well going in a Peterson. How about that? Hope you guys have a good weekend. Oh, last thing. Spit a little bit. Last thing, and I promise we'll make this quick. I'm already over 5 minutes. For those of you guys who are geeks like me, I love a quality mechanical pencil. I love a quality pen as well, but the mechanical pencil, there's some really good brands out there. One of them is Alvin's Draftmatic. I really love the Draftmatic series. I got this one for Christmas. This is one of my favorite Christmas presents. It's the, I don't know how you say this. I'm going to say it Rotring. Rotring, it's a German mechanical pencil. Nice knurled barrel. Rotring, R with a weird O, Tring. But yeah, really nice mechanical pencils. And I start every project with a drawing, and this drawing, really more of a sketch, was done with that mechanical pencil. Fascinating, I know. Enjoy your evening.